So this week I teach you about the AS3000 wiring rule. There are two parts. Part one is a scope application, and part two is a installation practice. So part one is this is a structure of the AS3000 rule. Section one is a scope application definition structure of compliance. Section 2 to 8 are the general arrangement, control, protection, installation of electrical apply, accessory, admin, etc. Apparently, is a reference. It includes the cable selection, maximum demand, and graphs. So in this case, the table C1 or the year 3000 is we utilize for the calculation of maximum demand for the domestic electrical installation. Table C2 for the non-domestic electrical installation. So that in this case, this lesson, you can also see my page. So this is the page here. So maximum demand cable selection. So you have to study the part 1. This is a study note. G1 7 week 11 and go are the audios are recorded in the classroom. Similarly, part 2 is this is the part 2 lesson link. You can click and you read, and also you listen to the audio lesson. Also part 3 also you have to click and also you listen to it. So this is for all the notes and the audio lesson. Today audio lessons are you can find on my page. So 16 July 2022, lesson 21, International English BAppEngLesson22. So this is the trade to maximum demand cable selection. Those are the notes and then audio lessons. So in this case, this lesson is we talk about the maximum demand. So we have to select the appropriate supply cable. So in this case, we have to utilize the year 3000, 2007, and table C1, C2, C3. Now, 2018, table C1, C2, C3 have to be utilized. So they have to calculate this problem. Determine the maximum demand of the single domestic electrical installation supply at the single phase with the following nodes: 24 lighting point, 10 meter lighting track, 9 number of the 10 ampere single socket outlet, 8 number of the 10 ampere double socket outlet, 1 number of 50 watt exhaust fan, 1000 watt strip heater, 1 number of the 15 ampere socket outlet, 1 number of 10 kilowatt range, and 1 number of 4.8 kilowatt water heater, 1 about 3 kilowatt tennis court lighting. Those are the loads connected. So we have to determine the maximum demand. So in this case, we have to find out this 24 lighting watt. In this case, table C1 load group A1. So here table A here, table C1, C2, C3. So this is the load group, table C1 load group. So this will be you can see the load group here, 3 ampere for 1 to 20 point, 2 ampere for each additional 20 point. So this is the single domestic. This is block domestic living. This is for the houses all the local A1 lighting. We have to select this group, and for the outdoor lighting we have to select this group. This is the table C1. So that we based on those table C1, we have to categorize the kind of the load and we determine the maximum demand. So firstly, we're talking about the 24 light point. So that in this case, table C1 is a local A1. This is a single domestic column 2. In this case, first 20 points, we had to select 3 ampere, and for the addition there's 4 point, there will be the 2 ampere, and also addition there's 20 point. So this is for the 2 and 3 and 2, they put the 5 ampere you got. So this is lighting point 24 point, you can calculate the 5 ampere. 10 meter lighting track. In this case, we have to see the footnote D. Every 1 meter, there will it will equivalent to the 2 point. So this is the 10 meter multiplied 2 point. You got this is for the 20 point. So this is why the total light points are what happens is total lighting point 20 point, lighting track is 20 point. In the meantime, this program also said about the exhaust fan. Exhaust fan is also equivalent to 1 point. So this is the total point with the 45 point. This is why the 45 point we have to set this A1. So first 20 point 3 ampere, second 20 point 2 ampere. So another 5 point is within the 20 points, so that we have to take the 2 ampere. So this is total current is 7 ampere we got. So this is the way we got as a 7 ampere. So 9 about 10 ampere the socket outlet. In this case, we have to use this is the low group B1. So low group B1. So 9 about 10 ampere socket 9 point. Also 8 about 10 ampere double socket outlet. So 8 multiplied to the 16 point. And straight heater also included. This is additional 1 point, so this is the total addition, the 26 point. So 26 point is this is you can divide it 20.1 plus a 6 point. For the socket outlet, load groups are B1, first 20 point, the current is a 10 ampere. Additional 6 point is a within the 20 point, so this is 5 ampere, so to the current will be there 15 ampere. This is for all the socket outlet, the total current is a 15 ampere. So this is the way we calculate. Also that one amount of 15 ampere socket outlet is that this is the low group P2, we have to take the 10 ampere. 10 kilowatt range, in this case low group 2, low group C. In this case, according to the rules are low group C, it will be that 50% of the connected load. So 50% of connected load, so that we calculate 10 kilowatt into 10 power 3 divided by 240, multiply 0.5, you got 20.8 ampere. We got also the 4.8 kilowatts of water heater. This is a storage heater. The storage is a low group F. So we have to take the full load. So the 4.8 to 10 power 3 divided by 240, 20 ampere. Another thing, the tennis school lighting is an auto lighting. It will track the 75% of the connected load. So the 3 kilowatt 3 into 10 power 3 divided by 240 multiplied by 0.75, you got the 9.4 ampere. So those are the answer for the 1, 2, 3, 4 circuits are the result. Those results are we combined together. So to the maximum demand, we get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we add everything, you got the 82.2 ampere. So this is the way we calculate this maximum demand. So those are the reference table. We apply the table C1. So you can see a low group, and this is what table C1 low group, C, D, E, F. So those tables we have to refer. Now things that we have to determine the maximum demand of the heavier loaded phase in a domestic electrical installation comprising the 26 lighting point. In this case, it's included 24 number of the 10 ampere single socket outlet, 1 number of the 15 ampere socket outlet, 1 number of 6.6 kilowatt range, 1 number of 4 kilowatts air conditioning unit, 1 number of 12.96 kilowatt instantaneous water heater, 1 number of the 3.6 kilowatt clothes dryer, and 1 number of the 2 number of the 5 kilowatt hot water. And also that we have to arrange for the connection across in the 3 phase. We have to arrange the connection. So the those are you have to arrange into the 3 phase. So that we arrange the thing. Red, right phase, that's a white, blue, and this is a 5 kilowatt hot plate. Another is a 4 kilowatt. Red phase are include a 5 kilowatt hot plate, 4 kilowatt air conditioner, 4.8 kilowatt instantaneous water heater. White phase include a 15 number of 10 ampere socket outlet, 5 kilowatt hot plate, 4.8 kilowatt instantaneous water heater. Also the blue phase include a 26 light, 9 about the 10 ampere socket outlet, 6.6 range, and a 4.8 instantaneous water heater. Also, the white phase also include a 3.6 kilowatt of clothes dryer. Those things are that we arrange to the phase. Then we have to find out the to draw this table. So here is the equipment, low group, column. So we have to arrange. Phase equipments are low group and column. Red, white, and blue, equipment, low group and column. Then we have to find the equipment. So in this case, firstly we have to find that this is for the equipment here. This is equipment, low group, column, red, white, and the blue. So here is lighting point. Lighting point we use a low group A1. So this is the first 20 point is 8 ampere. Additional 20 points are 2 ampere. So that will be to the 5 ampere. So this is the we put into this 5 ampere into the low group, and also the 10 ampere socket outlet we also calculate, and also the range we also calculate, and also the hot plate instantaneous water heater we calculate. Crossing with the we using the AS3002 table C2 we calculate, and we put the those value in the respective red, white, and the blue column. So this is the way red, white, and blue column we put. So that then we got the all current we added together. So we got the red phase to the current, white phase to the current, blue phase to the current. In this case, the red phase got the to the current highest. We select the 38.9 ampere. So this is the table we apply it. Another thing is to determine the maximum demand of the heavier load phase or the block of the 80 unit comprising the following loads. So lighting unit 80 unit, 10 ampere socket outlets are 80 unit. So electric range includes 70 units, and also the 2.5 kilowatt 10.4 ampere permanent straight heater is included in the 80 units. Quick recovery heater included in the 80 units. And loading not associated, this is components are loading 90 number of the 60 watts are lighting point, 21 number outlet 100 watts are lighting point, 20 number 10 ampere single socket outlet, 10 number 3.6 kilowatt clothes dryer, 2 number 12 kilowatt lead motor, and 1 number 5.5 kilowatts 3-phase pump motor, 1 number 4 kilowatt 3-phase water supply motor. Those are included in the door loads. So in this case, those loads are connected for the 3-phase. So every phase individual unit per phase is 80 by 3. You got the 27. So in this case, all these lighting units are included in 27. Electric range per phase is 17 multiplied by 3. That's equal to 6. So the UC is equipment, load group, column, calculation, and result. So individual you calculate. So lighting point 27 unit, load group is A1. We use a column 5. So in this case, 27 units or 27 multiplied by 0.5, you got it 13.5 ampere. So this is the 27 unit. 27 unit, this is the that we utilize. Just table. This is the loading point. A residential unit. So this is for the load group, we utilize this one. So in this case, also we calculate the socket outlet, load group B1, column 5. So the calculation is 50 multiplied 1.9 into 27. So this will be the 101.3 ampere. Electric range is 6 unit. So the column 4 and 5. So in this case, the range is load group C, column 4 and 5. Load group C here. So this is for this unit, 2 and 5 lighting unit. That column we are utilizing. Load group C here. Load group C we utilize, and we calculate the electric range. So the load group C is as column 4 and 5. So 2.8 multiplied by 6, you got a 6.8 ampere. Straight water heater is 27 unit per phase. So low space heating. So this is load group D. Column 4 and 5. So the formula is 2.5 into 10.3 into 27 divided by 240 multiplied by 0.75. You got a 210.6. Water heater is storage water heater. Load group F, column 5. So the formula is 100 plus 0.8 multiplied by 27, 121.6. So we add all together, we got a 468.2 ampere. So this is the way we calculate the total current. So those are the reference tables. Now this we also calculate for the communal load. This is the reference table that we utilize to calculate. So this is another thing that we also calculate common load, communal lighting. Communal lighting load group H. So we refer to column 3, 4, 5. So calculation 90 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 21 multiplied 100 divided by 240 divided by 3, you got a 10.4 ampere. 10 ampere single socket outlet. So that will be the average 7 unit. So that will be load group 3, 4, 5. So that 2 multiplied by 7, you got this 40 ampere. 3.6 kilowatts clothes dryer. So the every phase total units are 10 unit. The 3 phase divided by 3, so approximately 4. Load group J, column 3, 4, 5. So there we calculation 3.6 into 10 power 3 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 0.5. You got a 240. You got the 30 ampere. And the other thing is the motor, the load group D. So first motor is at 5.5 into 10 power 3. And second motor is at 50%. So the 0.5 multiplied by 4 into 10 power 3 divided by 240. You got the 40/6. So you add all together, all the combined load is 69 ampere. So this is the way that we calculate. In this case, the individual unit load is at 468.8. Combined load is 69. So you add together 532.8 ampere. So this is the maximum demand calculation. So those maximum demand calculation, as you can see the delay calculation in this link. Also, you listen to the audio lesson. And so we also talk about the part 2. Part 2 is a cable selection. When you select the cable, we had to utilize the AS3008, page 30, we have to utilize. There are 4 major tables. Table 31, 32, 33, and 34. 31 is enclosed in the air. 32 is enclosed in air. 33 is a body direct in the ground. 34 is a body in underground. So depending on the installation method type of cable, we have to use the father cable for the reading, and the father table to be determined by the derading factor. So we have to select the suitable type of cable and the voltage drop for the following cable. So you see the circuit A, 3-phase single core enclosed in air, B75 TPN cable. So in this case, we can utilize this cable is firstly, we select the enclosed in air. Enclosed in air is we select the cable that 3 to the 3-phase single core, 3 single core cable. We use a row 2. Row 2s are table 3 for row 2, and it also further indicates that the table 7 is 75 degrees centigrade, and table 8 is 90 degrees centigrade, table 9 for the 110 degrees centigrade cable. So in this case, table 7's columns are 15 to 7 have to be utilized. So in this case, protected device rating is 25 ampere. So then you select the cable conductor size 4 millimeter ampere square. This one is enclosed in the air. Enclosed in air means it refers to the table 41 as well, wiring enclosure. And that is a 42 meter. So then we have to calculate the voltage drop. The voltage drop is VCLI by 1000. So from the table 41, we got the voltage drop value. And voltage drop value 9.71 we got. And that is a 47, and the current is a 25 divided by 1000. Then we calculate the voltage drop as well. So this is the ways we calculate. Firstly, we select this appropriate depending on the enclosed in air or the enclosed in enclosed in air. Firstly, we select the appropriate table. So this case we select the table 32. Table 32s are row number 2, and then this one further refer to the table 789. Then we select the protected device rating 25 ampere. Then we select the conductor type is 4 millimeter square. So then use a table 41, use a conductor type 4 millimeter square. Then we calculate the VC. Then we substitute in formula. We equal to VC L by 1000. So this is the VC value we substitute. Li then is a 42, current 25 divided by 1000. So this is the way we calculate the voltage drop. Similarly, you look at this all other things. All others are calculation, and you can select the appropriate table. So this is for this is the table 41. Voltage drop calculation. This is the table 4. This is the table 32. This is the application of derading factor. Derading factor is when the multiple circuits are running in the same conduit or trunk. The derading factor is utilized to increase the current carrying capacity and also the conductor side. So in this case, our maximum demand current of the summary in the non-domestic installation calculated to be the 120 ampere. The selected cable is a 4-core non-armors B90 insulated, and the heated circular cores are copper conductor. Installation of the cable plate is clipped directly to the internal wall with a full outer circuit and touching and open to the air and protected by the circuit breaker. That is a 50 meter. So firstly, we calculate the 4-core. 4-core means that 3-phase, so 3 active wire, including 3-core similarly. Open to air is unenclosed and clipped to the internal wall. Therefore, in the air we have to utilize table 31. This is unenclosed. From the table, the 3-core cable, we use rows 13 because they clipped direct to the wall. So the table 31 row 13 is utilized. And this row 13 indicate that we have to further use a table 13 40. 13 for the 75 degrees centigrade cable, B75, 90, 14 for this B90, and table 15 for the B110. In this case, the B90, so we select the table 14. So table 14, column 5 and 7. So in this case, if further, in this case, the table 14, column 5 has to be utilized. Derading factor is you have to utilize the table 22. With all other circuit, this means that this total is 4, 5 circuit. So in this case, I clip it to the wall. So this is the from here that we utilize the table 22. From the table 22, you got the delay for 0.85. So the 120 MBR divided by 0.85, you got the 141 MBR. So this is the approximately we use as a 168 MBR. From the table 14 column 5, we use a 168 MBR. The cross sectional area is 15 millimeter square. So that's the way we calculate the cross sectional area. So this is the ways that we have to utilize this table here, table 3.1. Table 3.1, depending on the row, we have to select those rows. And this is table 13. Table 13 is a current carrying capacity we select. And this is table 22. Table 22 is a derivative of our calculation. So this is depending on the item number. We have to use the number of circuit. We select the derivative factor. And this is the table 40. This is a body draw calculation. And then G107 with 13. So G107 with 13 is this is the lesson. Those lesson notes are I do the calculation. So you study the those lesson in my calculation. And also you listen to this is the appropriate reference tables are here. So those calculation you study and also you listen to the audio file. This is the delay maximum demand or HRC few rating. You have to read those calculation. And all the calculations that I expect and also the appropriate tables are here. So this is the calculation appropriate utilization of the AS 3000 table. They are also that this is the final circuit follow impedance. You can see the those calculation and also the for calculation also. Those are the revision question because of the V1, V2, V3. We have all these. I have already explained you about the delay calculation. So those are the revision. So for the revision lesson, those lessons are you have to read the revision lesson here. Maximum demand cable selection. Those are the note. Those are the audios are record. This is the note, and those are audio record. This is note, and this is the audio record. So those things you have to study because of the in the V1 we have all these. I show you. I have already explained about the details are calculation. The next one is we have to do this trade 2. Trade 2 are we do the electrical trade running spool side. Then we do the electrical trade 2022. I college document select electrical trade 2022.htm. So you click to this one. Then last week I told you about to study the G106. So this week you have to study the G107. G107, UENE G107A. So you click this one. Here I wobble. Study those wobbles are lesson. All the wobble lesson here. And also you can also see there's an answer. So those are the G107 workbook. So you study the workbook and also you study the answer. Those are answer for the workbook. Workbook answer, G107 workbook answer part 1 as well as part 2. Those are the answer for the G107 workbook. Answer part 1, this is answer part 2. So you study the G107 workbook, download and study the workbook, and also that you answer. Also you can look at the my answer regarding the workbook question. So those are workbook part 1 and workbook part 2 answers. Then you have to view this video lesson. So this is a workbook answer part 2. So then from this one, I told you about the what to go. You have to select, click the I joined the go to the toggle select electrical trade 2022 or HDM. So you click this one. Then here you see there's a G107. Look at the G107. Click the G107. Then you download the workbook and the answer for the workbook. And then you have to view the those video lessons. Those video lessons are all the competencies unit. Everything competency components are, you can see the video lesson. Those video lessons, you can see the details of competency. So this is the way you can study the G107. So the G107 workbook had to be studied. So this is the way G107 work. This is trade 2. G107 workbook. You need to study the G107 workbook. So the link is here. The link I give you here. So this links are you accept to get this link. So these links are you have to study the G107A. So you can study the G107 look. This workbook you download. So this is workbook here. This workbook you download. And this is the answer. The answer one you download and study. And this is the answer for the another answer 2 you download and study. And after that, you have to view the those video lesson. Those video you have to view. At the end, you have to view the those things. This is the way that you have to study the workbook answer. Then you also have to study the AC calculation. Today we talking about the AC calculation. So this is that we do the AC calculation. So AC calculation with 3A. So with 3A and with 3B, we have to calculate. So CRS, this is for the advanced diploma, Bachelor of Applied Engineering. So AC calculation, G1 to A and B. G1 to lesson 3 A and B. So we do the slideshow from the beginning. So we saw the problem in the low voltage AC circuit. So when we're talking about the CDRL AC circuit, at the end of this session, the student should be able to determine the circuit quantities and the characteristics of the CDRL AC circuits, draw the equivalent circuit for the predicate inductor, draw and label the phasor diagram for the CDRL of the RCIA circuit, draw the label impedance and the power trigger for CDRL AC circuit, list the number of predicate applications for RL circuit. So firstly, that we're talking about the inductance is a property of circuit that opposes chain current. When the current here, the inductance change. So this is where the electrical current is here. So this is because of inductance. So this bubble, the original current is a red, but because of inductance, the current flow into inductance this is the bubble. So red, so it will be changed. In a pure inductive AC circuit, the current led the body by 90 degrees. So this is the voltage here, and this is the current. So this is the ways of we. So in this case, inductive AC circuit, the current led the voltage by 90 degrees. Every power is 0 watt. So in this case, this weather diagram. This is the voltage is a red, current is a purple. So voltage is this one, the current is like this one. So current led the voltage by 90 degrees. And real power is 0 watt. And predicate inductive AC circuit, the resistor, therefore the current led the voltage by sine angle less than 90. So this is the voltage, this one, current is at this one. Firstly, this is a voltage, this is a current. When the voltage applied, current led 90 degrees. Okay, I explain again. This is the inductance. Property of a circuit that opposes chain current. So this is the voltage, red one, current purple. So this is the better like this. Voltage is red one, current is a purple. And this is the power. Power is average real power is 0 watt. And in a predicate inductive circuit, there is a sun resistor, therefore current led the voltage by sine angle less than 90 degrees. Here is a voltage, this one horizontal voltage, this one is current. When voltage applied, current happen like this. So this will be the legend. Then this will be the power. Every real power is not 0. So this is real power is not 0. So in series circuit, some common factor is current. So this one is a reference of phasor. The voltage across resistor VI in phase with the current. So this is voltage is a blue one in phase with the current. The voltage across the inductor VL lead the current voltage by 90 degrees. So this is voltage across the inductor is a 90 degree. Algebraic addition VL plus VL is equal to VD. So this is to the voltage is a VD. The VI resistance current, resistance voltage, VD is a inductance voltage. So this is every voltage is VD. So in this case, our VI and VD, this is an angle. There's a phase angle, the circuit phase angle. We calculate that. In series circuit, I is common to all elements. We can develop the voltage triangle. So this is a VR, this is a VL, and this is a VD. This is angle theta. So this is we call the impedance triangle. Impedance Z can be found from the Z equal to square root of R T square plus H S square. So Z is a VD by I. So Z equal to VD by I. We calculate that. This angle is as a VR equal to VR by I. So you can say IRT. So this is for the ZI equal to VR by I, and then we equivalent to the RT. Z is VR by I is equal to HL. Z is the VD by I. So this angle is a phase angle. So this angle for the power triangle, voltage triangle here. This is impedance triangle, this one. So this is ZR, ZA, and the ZD, impedance triangle. This is the VR, VL, and the VD, voltage triangle. So ZD equal to square root of RT square plus HL square. Z equal to VD by I. So this is the way we calculate the Z. Sin theta is a HL by ZD. So VL by VD. Cos theta is RT by ZD. VR by VD. Tangent theta is a HL by RT. VR by VR. So this is the way we calculate sine, cos, and tangent. We have to calculate example 1. Supply voltage 250 volt. So 47 ohm and the 1 Henrys are connected in series. Find the inductive reactance HL, find the circuit impedance Z, draw the phasor diagram for the circuit. So this is for the HL is 2 by F, we calculate that. Then we calculate, so therefore the HL value is a 2 by multiplied by 50 multiplied by 1 by 8, you got a 565.48 ohm. Z equal to square root of R S square plus S square. Therefore the 47 plus 565.5 square, so you got 567.44 ohm. And then I is a V by Z, 250 by 567 by 4, you got a 440 milliampere. VD equal to 0.44 by 567, so 249 by 48. Then we calculate the VI equal to 0.44 by 47. So this is the VF value we calculate, 0.44 by 0.567, 249 by 48. VI equal to 0.44 by 47, 20 by 68. So this is the VR value, VF value. We draw the vector diagram. Then we got this is VD. VD equal to the square root of 20.6 square plus 249 by 40 square, you got a 254. So this is the way we calculate. Tangent theta equal to 249.48 divided by 20 by 68, you got a to be 85.26 degree. And example 2 is that this is our resistance. R is 30 ohm, R is 120 ohm, and the A is 0.5 Henry. Those are included in inductor. Supply voltage 240 volt 50 hertz. We have to calculate RT. RT equal to the R plus RS, so you got 120 by 30, you got a 150 ohm. So this is the R value. HL have to calculate that. HL is a 2 by FL. So 2 by minus 50 minus 0.5, you got a 157 ohm. Impedance have to be calculated. So Z equal to square root of RT square plus HL square, so that I HL here, this is impedance Z. Z equal to square root of 150 square plus 157 square, you got a 217 ohm. Angle theta need to be calculated. Angle theta is I is a V by Z. So 240 by 217 is a 1.1 ampere. Theta is tangent inverse H by R. So you got a tangent inverse 157 by 150, you got a 46.3 degree. So this is how we calculated it. So then we also need to calculate the power factor angle. Phi, lambda, ZL have to be calculated, theta have to be calculated, VI and VA have to be calculated. So in this case, the lambda is a real power divided by the apparent power. Then we calculate the cos theta equal to the 46.8 degree. So you got that 0.691. ZL had to calculate that square root of RL square by HL square. So this is RL HL. So then square root of 130 square plus 157 square, you got a 159 by 8 ohm. Theta had to be calculated. Theta is tangent inverse H by R. So this way tangent inverse H by R, tangent inverse 157 by 30, you got a 79 by 2 degree. VI equal to I into R. So then 1 by 1 into 120, 132 volt. VA equal to I into ZL. So then 1 by 1 multiply 159 by 8, 175 by 8. Then you also need to calculate a power triangle. This is apparent power VI, real power VI sin theta, real power is a VI cos theta, and reactive power is VI sin theta. So S equal to VI have to calculate. So S equal to 240 into 1 by 1 equal to 264 volt. Power P equal to VI cos theta. So the 240 by 1 by 1 cos 46.3, you got a 182 watt. Q equal to VI sin theta. So 240 by 1 by 1 into sin 46.3, so the 191 bar. So this is a way we calculate for the S, P, and Q. So then we have to calculate the Isomeric calculation to our equation. Z equal to V by I, Z equal to square root of R square by A square, AC equal to 1 by 2 by SA, FC H equal to 2 by F. So sine theta is H by Z, so VL by VT, so Q by S. Cos theta is RT by ZT, so VR by VT, so P by S. Tangent theta is H by R, so the VL by VR, so Q by P. S equal to VI, P equal to VI cos theta, Q equal to VI sine theta. So this is the power triangle. Real power horizontal, reactive power is a particle as Q, and apparent power S. So real power P, reactive power Q, apparent power S. So this is angle theta. So then you also draw the phasor diagram. Draw the phasor diagram for the VR 200 volt angle 0, VR 120 angle 80. So this circuit here, so that will be the 120 volt angle 80, 200 volt. So the 200 volt we draw, and so angles are 80 degree we draw here, and then we join like this, then this is reactive. VD value you calculate. From here measurement VD 250 by 5 volt. And then so this angle theta you can calculate, so angle is 28 degree. So this is exercise 2 is a R is a 160, R is a 40, A is a 0.8. So we have to calculate that draw the phasor diagram for the circuit. RT equal to I plus RS, so 160 plus 40, 200 ohm. H equal to 2 by S, 2 by into 50 into 0.8, so 251 by 3 ohm. C equal to Z equal to RT square plus H square, so the Z will calculate 250 square plus 251 square, so 221 ohm. I equal to V by Z, so 230 by 321, you got a 0.717 ampere. Theta you tangent in bar H by R, so the tangent in bar 251 by 200, 51 by 45 degree. And also the F equal to square root of the I square plus H square. So R value is a 200 ohm, H is a 251 ohm, Z is a 321, angle I is a 0.717 ampere, theta 40, 51 by 45. So lambda is a cos 51 by 45, you got a 0.623. So this is the one bar triangle Z triangle here, Z equal to H by R. So Z equals square root 40 square by 251 square, 254 ohm. Theta you tangent in bar H by R, so tangent in bar 251 by 40, 80 by 9 degree. And also the VI equal to IR, so 0.717 multiplied 1.60, you got the 114.724. And VA equal to IZL, so the 0.717 multiplied 254, 182.124. Now exercise is a 0.8 ohm, 40 ohm, and 160 ohm are connected. 0.8 Henry, 40 ohm, and 160 ohm are connected across a 230 volt 50 hertz supply. ID 0.717 ampere. We measure and VI 114.7, and the angle here, VA is a 181 by 4, 182 by 1, and angle 80 by 9 degree. Then you draw the sine triangle, and this is measurement resultant value. That will be VD 230 volt. This is the way, and also angle 551 degree we call it. VD 250 volt and angle 550. So this is the ways we calculate for that those are 3 RS circuit. Then we also do the series RC circuit. This is a series RC circuit. The sort of problem in low voltage AC circuit. So series RC circuit we have to calculate. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to determine the circuit quantities and characteristics of the series AC RC AC circuit. Draw and label the impedance and power triangle for the series RC AC circuit. Draw and label the phasor diagram for series RC AC circuit. List the number of practical applications for RC circuits. So this is capacitance and the property of the circuit that oppose the chain in voltage. So this is current flow here. This is capacitance. The chain in voltage is opposed by the capacitance. So that this is a purely capacitive circuit. Current lead the voltage by 90 degree. So this is the current is here. So this is current and lead the voltage by 90 degree. So the voltage is a red, current is a purple, so the current lead the voltage by 90 degree. Voltage and current. Current purple body is a red. So currently the body by 90 degree. Power is every real power is a 0. In practical capacity AC circuit, they got a sun resistance. Currently the body by sun angle less than 90 degree. So in this case, you can see here. So current purple bodies are red. Currently the body by sun angle. So every angle is less than 90. So this is the power. Series circuit convert current. Began a reference figure, idea reference figure. So this is what the VI is the body across a resistor, VC body across a inductor. And we draw VI VC combination, there will be the VD. So it got a phase angle theta here we got. And also the capacitor 80 microfarad, resistor 60 ohm. AC has to be calculated 1 by 2 by FC. So 1 by 2 by into 50 to 80 microfarad, 39.8 ohm. Impedance Z, square root of RT square plus AC square, square root of 60 square plus 39.8 square, you got a 72 ohm. Current IF by Z, so the 240 by 70 to 3.33 ampere. And get the rise of tangent in bar H by R. So tangent in bar 39.8 by 60, you got a 33.56. Also the we had to calculate the power factor. So lambda is a power factor. So in this case, AC is at 39.8, Z is at 72 ohm, I is at 3.33 ampere, theta 33.56. Lambda has to be calculated. Real power divided by the apparent power, P by S. So P by S I have to calculate the cos theta. So cos theta is cos 33.56, you got a 0.833. VI is I multiplied R. So 3.3 multiplied by 60, 199.8 volt. VC equal to I into AC. So 3.33 multiplied by 39.8, you got a 131.87 volt. And also they also have to calculate power triangle. So real power VI cos theta, this is real power VI sin theta, apparent power VI. So angle is theta. So AC 39.8, Z is 72 ohm, I 3.33, P is 33.56. So the S equal to V into I, so 240 multiplied by 3.33, you got a 799.24. P equal to VI cos theta 240 into 3.33 multiplied cos 33.56, 65.98 watt. Q equal to VI sin theta. So the 240 multiplied 3.33 into sin 33.56. So you got the 441.81 bar. So this is the calculations we calculate the Z equal to V by I, Z equal to square root of R square plus A square, H equal to 1 by 2 by SC, H is 2 by F. So sin theta H by Z is V by VT, so Q by S. Cos theta RT by Z, so VR by VT, so P by S. Tangent theta is H by RT, so V by VI is Q by P. So in this case, S equal to VI, P equal to VI cos theta, Q equal to VI sin theta. So this power triangles are horizontal component power, active power P, vertical component reactive power Q, apparent power is hypotenuse is S, and this phase angle theta. So that we have to calculate the example 1. In this case, the 80 ohm and a 63 microfarad capacitor are connected in series to the 50 Hz supply. So we have to calculate those values that have to be given. So we have to draw the phasor diagram. So in this case, we have to draw the RT equal to 80 ohm and also AC equal to 2 by SC. So the 2 by, so this is the way AC and RC are have to calculate it. Z equal to square root of RT square by AC square. So 80 square plus 50 by square root, you got a 94.6 ohm. I equal to V by Z. So boring the 230 by 94 by 6, you got a 2.43 ampere. Theta is a tangent in by H by R. So the tangent in by 50 by 5 by 80, you got a 32.26. So this is the way we calculate the AC, Z, I, theta, and the lambda value we calculate it. F equal to VC equal to I into AC. So the 2.43 minus 2.5, you got a 122.72 volt. And VI root IR, so the 2.43 into 80, 194.4 volt. And then you have to draw this values are PR value we draw, 199.4. And also this one is the value is 122.7. And then we draw this up parallel and then we draw it. So this is the total voltage. So this voltage is angle 32.2. This total voltage will become the 229.9. We also calculate the calculation, square root of the 194.4 square plus 122.7 square. You got a 229.2 volt, 229.9 volt. So this is voltage total is a 229 angle minus 32.26 degree. So they have to do this end of lesson and do the exercise. And for the advanced diploma electrical engineering, we have to do the thing. So we set to the side. So I write the corridor select BFN electrical electronic resource 1.htm. So then here you get to see the advanced diploma electrical. So this is advanced diploma electrical. We going down. This is the website here. So the I corridor select electrical diploma 2022.htm. So click this one. I corridor select electrical diploma 2022.htm. Then you go here. You have to do this YouTube video for electrical engineering lesson. Click it, this one. Then click the lesson. So then you have to do the, firstly we do this power system 1. IF47 electrical power system. Then you have to, after that you have to do this electrical power system 2. So ISR 68 and 69 electrical power supply 2. So that those are the video lesson. Right? Notes for the video lesson you can download from this link. So you have to read the page 232 to 270 of this lesson notes. And then you have to view the video. Those videos, you have to view the video. And they are the name of how the videos are, context of the video. And then you have to read the lesson. Read the lesson, page 232 to 270. This is for the IS69 to 68 and 69 electrical energy supply system. This is for the advanced diploma electrical engineering. So this is the way today's lessons.